Okay, so as I said before, we are back in Riverwood, and we have made it back to talk to Delphine and rescue Esbern here from the Ratway. I mean, I guess really not rescue, he's just kind of hiding out there for a long time so the Thalmors wouldn't come after him.
Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me the moment. Here it. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh, not a clue.
This is where they built Aldrin's Wall.
Don't get
to
too
set
far
down
ahead.
and stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresight, Aldrin's Wall. One of the lost secrets of the Blades, where they recorded all they knew of Aldwin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna go find Alduin's Wall.
Yes, exactly. Well, I think so. It's certainly our best hope. The ancient Blades remembered much Akaviri dragon lore that has now been forgotten. This is what I've been trying to explain. It's in the Skyhaven Temple, an ancient Blade sanctuary hidden deep in the crags of the Reach.
That's where we'll find Aldwin's Wall.
Did his voice
So you
actor
think that Alduin's
change?
Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes.
Also,
But
I need to
no
sleep.
guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call.
Let's see.
From Riverwood, the road south through Falkreath is the most direct route. Or you could catch the carriage from Whiterun to Markarth, and then approach from the west. Either way, the Reach is wild country these days. The Forsworn are everywhere. Best be careful. Always. Let's go see if we can find this Skyhaven Temple.
Before we do that, though, I am actually going to take a rest here because, for those who missed the last part, I had to use Izanagi again, and that disables the Amaterasu as well as the Susano. I don't think we'll need it for where we're going, but it never hurts to be careful.
Orgnar, this is it.
We got rooms and food.
Ian is
Drink,
yours.
too. I
Probably
cook.
never coming
Ain't
back
much
here.
else to tell. Well, now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe. I'm just a cook, lass.
Well, I would like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Alright, and I always get these confused. I think it's this one that's yours. So, gonna take a quick... I don't think we'll need the full 24 hours, but we'll rest up until morning. Okay, we have rested up. Izanagi's activated again, so now we can head out. I'm pretty sure oh no, she's still here. Okay, so they actually will travel with us.
Need something?
So, like she said, there's...
So much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be.
Yeah, you're welcome. I totally remember doing that. So, it's not far, per se. We've already been to Rorikstead, so we can essentially fast travel there and get there from there. Honestly, I don't think the walk's too far. We may just walk it out this time. or at least kind of fast travel over to you know what, the same interest in time I am going to start fast traveling. A lot of these parts are taking a very long time to get from point A to point B, a lot longer than I expected it to be. So in place, I'm going to try and fast travel to the nearest area and just go at it from there. That's another dragon. Not exactly sure why there's so many dragons, but whatever. Shouldn't be too hard to take out. We actually take out dragons fairly quickly in this. Wait, he's raising another dragon, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Crap. Yeah, I think he just rezzed another dragon. Yep. God damn it. Yeah. Well, on the plus side, we're already here, so... Okay, I think this is a storm dragon. Yeah, Susanoo's pretty powerful against dragons. So, they're pretty much almost not a threat at this point. To some extent. At some point, they'll become a lot harder, but for now, dragons are essentially pushovers. And I believe I still have the difficult. Let me check the difficulty. Gameplay. Yeah, I have it at master difficulty, so. Next step up is legendary. I'll probably raise that up relatively soon. And I'll just have to play very carefully. But yeah, Susanoo actually makes dragon fights a lot easier. I'm pretty sure, for whatever reason. Alright, looks like we got a... What do we got here? I keep forgetting that Chidori is still active for whatever reason. I don't know why. Yeah, pretty much cleared out this Forsworn camp here. They did a pretty good amount of damage. I'm gonna have to be careful about that. I don't want to waste Izanagi. You know, I want to avoid wasting as much as I can.
I can always use the practice.
Alright, they took care of him. Nice little encampment they have set up here, though. Anyway, back to what we're supposed to be doing. It's relatively not far from here. Yeah, about maybe 2-3 minutes walking distance tops, and we're going to be cutting through a lot of the mountains and stuff, so. Shouldn't take us relatively long to get there. As I said before, I'm going to be increasing the time length of these playthroughs back to what they originally was. I shortened them because about a few people said that it was a little bit hard to watch an hour's worth of content, and I can understand that. That's really a dedication to sit down and watch an hour's worth of content for a playthrough. On the opposite side of that, Skyrim is a long game, and I feel as though doing 20 to 30 minute parts will only increase the parts of the playthrough and make it a lot longer than it should be. Oh, it's a vampire. The hell are vampires doing out here in the open? Well, I guess to be fair, I guess it's almost nighttime. Though again, an increase in vampires, and I guess it's because Dawnguard. Granted, they're not too much of a problem. I just don't feel like being a vampire unless I absolutely have to be. Also, I'm gonna take a quick potion here. It's a potion here that it increases the chance of getting a skill point. So we'll do that. It's another wolf. Is that a wolf or a deer? Okay, it's just another deer. So yeah, for the next hour, which I think is in-game hour. That's a fucking bear. Yeah. Yeah, as long as I keep my wits about me and have like Tutsano and the Sharingan activated, I won't have too many issues with some of the people. That will be subjected to change as we get farther along in the game. Enemies will get harder, and I'll just have to be a little bit more careful. And there'll be more of them as well. Melee I can handle. It's the ranged and the magic that's gonna get to me. Honestly, you really don't worry me.
Never should have come here.
As I said before, in terms of melee combat, a lot of these guys aren't going to be able to fight with me. Yeah, it's magic that's going to be the issue, as you can see there. Yeah. Take that. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you have to activate the Sharingan twice to kind of get rid of some of the effects it has. Got some treasure here. Magiska recovery. I'm gonna take that. I don't need the fire resistance. This is probably a side quest. I'm gonna take that. I'll take those to sell off.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Ah, god damn it.
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Yeah, lady, I'll get right on that. Not now, of course, but I will totally get right on that. I totally promise that I will do that for you. Why is there so many damn bears, man? You know what? No, I'm not about to go toe-to-toe with bears like this. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but this playthrough has a lot of bears. Okay, fair enough. That was a saber-toothed cat. I thought it was a bear. It's dead now. Yeah, there's been a lot of bears and saber-toothed cats in this playthrough. I don't remember them being so many when I last played Skyrim. Then again, it's been a while since I've played Skyrim. So, anything is subjected to change, honestly. But thanks to our detour, it's taking a little bit longer than expected to get there. I don't know why I insist on doing the hard way of getting to places. It's probably an easier way to get where I need to go, but you know, by following the exact road. But I'm an idiot, and I like to go see things. Like this camp. Pretty sure this camp is nothing but trouble. Oh, okay.
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe. Fine, but there's a whole crypt of Draugr underneath the mine. We're not going in there until the Jarl's men come to clear them out, so I wouldn't go down there.
Okay. Is there 2 dragons? Okay, well. This should be interesting. Am I interesting? This could suck. A blood dragon and a regular dragon. And I swear to Christ, if that's a bear, I'm just gonna quit Skyrim. Okay, it's a wolf. Sorry about the blinding light. That was a fireball. Shit, I think I missed the Amaterasu. Where the hell is it? There we go. I think I got it this time. Alright, I think I ran out of magic during the Susano. Yeah, I did. Alright. There, yeah, that dragon's still burning by Amaterasu. I think there's people down there fighting it too, though I'm not exactly sure what group that is. Where the hell is that dragon landing? There it is. Alright, we don't have enough magic to sustain level 3, so we'll go for level 1 and just kind of wing it out from here. It's landing on the ground, so it should be fairly easy to take out now. I don't think it can sustain flight anymore from the amount of damage it's taken. Oh, right, I don't have stamina. There we go. Okay. Just pretend you're not seeing this bug happen. All right, it's 2 dead dragons. It's a lot of dragon souls too. Let's go ahead and do a quick save here. So yeah, we'll definitely go turn those in. And once we go back to Riverwood to the dragon statue for more perk points. Because again, I don't need dragon souls. I think I still have the Sharingan activated. Yeah, I did. Okay, so that's not why I'm regaining magic. Pretty sure there's a lot of Forsworn here. Probably bandits too. Yep. Alright, let's have some fun. You really can't, lady.
No more.
Yeah, I think some kind of skirmish is going on here, and we just kind of happen to be smack dab in the middle of it. Yeah, you're really not, but you're more than welcome to try. All right.
I think we're getting close. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, the countless people we just slaughtered usually means we're getting close to what we need to be. Let's see. I'll take the healing potions. It's a lot of dead bodies to loot here. But yeah. I'm actually doing fairly well, a lot better than I expected, simply because of the ability to use Susanoo whenever now, without having to worry about constraints. It does help that I have 3 companions too. They actually do help out a lot. I'm pretty sure this cavern here is gonna have some more forlore in here, so we need to kind of be careful here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though.
It's said that the Forsworn make dark pacts with the Hogravens, and that is why they can use magic.
That's interesting. I really didn't know that. Thank you. Wow, these guys are just really going ham in here. Like, no type of stealth whatsoever. You know, I was gonna do this quietly. Alright, well, you guys seem to got that one under control. I almost feel bad for them, but at the same time, I really don't. One thing I do wish that Itachi's path had was, more offensive spells. A lot of his stuff is just mainly fireballs, Izanagi, and his Tsukiyomi is really good. I don't use it a lot, but it actually is really good for slowing down certain enemies, or if you need to freeze an enemy and go take care of someone else.
Definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down.
And that means I have to do it.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
Oh god, I know there's a way to solve this puzzle. I am terrible with puzzles. Or it's not that they're hard in this game, it's just I'm just completely bad at some puzzles. Usually I just kind of just go with it until I get what I need to get.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
Okay, well, never mind, I'm the greatest. Forget everything I just said. I am literally the greatest. Don't me. Oh, snap. Dude, I am so sorry. You are really hurt, buddy. You're fine. You're fine. You're immortal. Alright, but we leveled up off that, so that's good. Gonna do magic. Let's see. My destruction's up quite a bit. And I did do some smithing. Essentially, I just kind of raised my smithing up, but just by creating iron daggers off screen, hence why you see it kind of glowing green like that. Plus a couple of other perks and stuff. Essentially, the reason I have smithing up quite a bit is because later on I'm going to actually need to smith out some better items. Like, I'm gonna have to improve this armor and stuff like that at some other point. Oh, god damn it. Okay. The way I think this works is I can only step on the Dragonborn pieces.
Don't get too far ahead.
Wait. these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right.
Yeah. You see?
We'll cross once it's safe.
Okay. I'm gonna have you guys wait here.
We're one of the same.
Because I don't want you guys dying. And I feel you guys are gonna die. I hate my companions sometimes. I hate my companions sometimes. I'm just gonna have them wait at the entrance to that, simply because they're gonna get in the way. And as you can see, fireballs kind of tear up your face. They're strong fireballs too. I think those would be one of the rare instances where Toby's path would be useful, so I can just kind of teleport across screen and get where I need to get. I mean, in hindsight, I guess it's good that I died there. Because I did happen to use Izanagi at that point, and I really didn't want to waste it. However, we are kind of spawned back out here. It's not too far away, but... yeah, when we get back in here, I'm just going to have them wait. Okay. So again, here you can only step on the Dragonborn pieces, and I think there's a switch I have to activate. I didn't activate that switch last time, which I think disables the trap in here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, once you pull the lever, the trap's safe now, and you can go through here. I was an idiot. Half of that death was my fault, but it's whatever.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes, yes. I think we must be close to the entrance.
We did it. I have to say, this is a nice little dungeon / cavern that they have here. Skyhaven Temple. Let's see. Concentration spells. I'll give that to someone. I really don't need it. I'll take the Potion of Intellect and the Septums. Everything else here I really don't need.
Remarkably well preserved.
Story time.
Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
Yeah, of course.
Here, you see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to celebrate this.
There's no telling what we might find inside.
Okay. You know what? I actually remember getting this far in my original playthrough on the 360, and I think it's literally right after this I stopped playing. It's like exactly right after this I stopped playing Skyrim. Kind of mad that I messed up. You know what? Can I just spam magic real quick, or do I actually need to hit something? Because I think I actually need to hit something. The last time I hit Esteban, or whatever his stupid name is. Yeah, okay. I actually need to hit somebody with some magic so I can level up or something. I'm actually going to start trying to focus on using a little bit more of the destruction magic to level up a bit. At least the destruction magic part. I may try and switch paths. I'll see if I can get Modders to work properly. And see if I can get his Perfect Susano to work. That's the reason I haven't used it yet.
Alduin's wall, right, Esbern?
Let's see what's up ahead.
Yeah, these guys are kind of taking a while to get up here and do what they need to do. This is a nice area. Kind of really appreciate the art style in this part.
Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture and relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have.
You know, while he's
Let's get
doing
going.
this, you guys go ahead and relax.
Look, here is Aldrin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Aldrin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Aldrin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and Earth.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it.
I feel so important right now.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel.
Okay, so that pretty much does it here. As I said before, we gotta go talk back to the Greybeards as I expected.
Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see,
Guys are just kind of wandering around. I think when we come back, they'll kind of establish a little bit more of a headquarters here. Can you fast? I don't think you can fast travel, can you? No, okay. So you actually have to walk outside of here. Let's see. Where's the Fort of Greenwall at? Okay. I was thinking of maybe doing the Civil War stuff, then going back to talk to the Greybeards, but it seems like talking to the Greybeards is on the way. Although I'll have to double back and come back to Skyforge Temple anyway. So I think what I'll do is I'll head over to the Riften Stables and then I'll go attack Fort Greenwall. We'll complete that and then we will kind of tackle the Civil War and the main story. I think I'm going to start doing that from now on. If it's on the way, I'll start doing some of the Civil War and the main story together. I wonder if there's another way to get out of here when I have to actually go through all the temple again. I mean, I'm sure there is. I'm just too dumb to see it, but we'll figure it out later. mean, it's a good thing we've killed pretty much everything in here anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. It is not too far away, so I just don't want to be like ambushed by like a stray survivor and he stabs me in the back of the head or something, because that'd be embarrassing. Alright, so I'll go ahead and save it here. And we will go ahead and travel over to the Riften Stables, which isn't terribly far, I don't think. We're probably just going to end up fast traveling, because that will actually take an entire video just to walk from point A to point B. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't want to see that, that long travel, so... Okay, so we're here at the Riften Stables. This looks okay. Never mind. It's just a guard. I thought that was like a courier running towards or something. Yeah, Fort Greenwall's not too far away. We'll probably be entering from the backside again. That seems to be a reoccurring theme. So it's kind of prepare here with the Sharingan. I'm gonna try and use some magic here, other than trying to be a little bit on the offensive.
Wait, I know you.
You don't know me. I owe you guys 1 gold piece. Like, come on now. You guys are a city of thieves. Pretty sure you can just kind of excuse 1 fucking gold piece. Pretty sure you guys just let me off the hook with that. No need to be dicks about it. Anyway, as I said before, we'll be attacking from the backside of Fort Greenwall. We'll be clearing it out from there. Oh, okay. Looks like there's a big battle going on here already. Let's see what we can see. So yeah, looks like they're already starting. So these are the Imperial men. There we go. I straight up missed that shot. There we go. I don't want to use too much magic. Then again, I could. You know what? I'll level up. Oh wait, I didn't level up. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. Was kind of expecting to level up there a little bit with that, but, you know, my luck. Alright, well, that didn't last long, and I still didn't get the level up I wanted. Gonna need. Do I have any more magic potion? I do not. Okay. I'll use some health here. Yeah, I do not have a lick of magic left, which can be a problem. There's a lot of people with bow and arrows here. Oh god, never mind. You're sorry. You're a Legion. That is a Nagi right there. As I expected, that was bound to happen. This could get complicated. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stock up on magic potions at some point. Holy crap. There's a lot of people just fighting and dying. I really haven't leveled up? There we go. Okay. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I leveled up. Alright. Smithing. Okay. Holy crap, I am really getting hurt here. Okay, well. Damn. I'm not exactly sure what was doing so much damage to me. But yeah, that was kind of what I was talking about earlier when
keep your guard up.
When I was saying like multiple battles can become a problem. Cuz that's one of the issues that you kind of run into, is that you'll be attacked from all sides, and I really didn't stock up properly. I need to start carrying more magical potions, because I use a lot of magic, and
keep an eye out for those Stormcloak spies.
I generally gonna need that.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we killed a good number of them. Anywho, we can actually go back to the Greybeards now, and then we will head over back to General Talus, which is blah, blah, blah. I think he's back in Solitude, if I remember correctly. Regardless, that's, yeah, we'll do that on the way to Skyhaven Temple. So we'll go talk to the Greybeard, see what they can offer us. We'll go talk to General Talus, and then we'll head back to Skyhaven Temple. I think we'll also while going to Solitude, I'm actually going to invest in getting magical potions, or magic potions, whatever you want to call them, because I'm going to need them, essentially. Because as you saw there, when I run out of magic, or if you want to call it chakra, fighting becomes a little bit harder. I need to at least sustain a little bit to be able to hold Susano and to use the Sharingan. So magical potions is definitely something I'm gonna have to start buying when I go to shops and towns and stuff. Excuse me.
Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bound. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Pretty sure that was a dragon just talking.
Wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
Don't
No,
get too far ahead.
I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrand holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Okay. Before we do that, though, I want that. I also want that. Wow, you guys just have potions just laying around here. And I am taking all of them.
Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax. Breath and
You know what?
Still here.
You guys just kind of wait here. Because I get the feeling you're just going to get in the way and make things a little bit harder to walk around and stuff. But while we're walking here, the game's actually been running a little bit smoother now. There's still some hiccups here and there, but for the most part, there's been a new patch for the ENB boost that I use. That I think it's for version 0.303, and it's actually helped stability. So, really grateful for that. It actually helps out the playthrough.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Clear sky shout. Okay. Look. Okay. So essentially we're learning how to clear the skies. And I think I have to use Dragon Souls.
I will grant you my understanding.
Oh, okay, good.
Clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
I like how these guys just came outside, even though I specifically told them to stay inside.
Path is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Okay, so I think this is about as good a part as any to kind of stop this part. I guess instead of going back to Solitude like I originally planned, we are going to climb the mountain so we can talk to Parathorax, or however I would pronounce his name. That should definitely be fun.